outrageous. The Incan funeral mask was only on loan from the museum. It can't be missing.
It was here yesterday, now it's gone. That means missing.
Well, I know who took it. Kuzco.
Which is better, my right profile or my left?
Right, left, what's the difference?
Exactly. I'm all around handsome.
Don't play innocent, you thief.
Look, I'd love to blame Kuzco and wrap this up before lunch.
Perfect.
But no matter how much fun that sounds, we can't do it.
Why?
Because we need the mask back. So, who was on guard duty last night? This is not going to be easy.
Relax, Mr. M. I'll clear this all up and we can finish this episode early. Welcome to Kuzco's Doodles. That's where I draw it like it is. And was. Check it out. Kuzco, reporting for guard duty. Oh, just a sec. Kuzco is more muscly than that. Yeah, that's good. And Kuzco has one of those cop club thingies. Oh, and don't forget Kuzco's vicious police dog. His name is Fuzz. Alrighty. My eagle eyes see everything. My radar ears hear everything. And my lightning fast reflexes catch everything. Call me Super Aware Man. So there I was, guarding the mask. Don't let me sleeping fool you. I always sleep with one eye open. Boom, bam, baby. That's when it happened. He appeared. I am Viracocha, the creator, the great power above. And I said, hey, you're the top guy, the main man, the big kahuna, Mr. Hot Stuff, el numero uno. And he said, yes, I am all that. So I was all, let me guess, you're here to praise me, admire me, bask in my glorious glory. And he was all, no, I have manifested myself for one reason and one reason only, the mask. And I said, hands off, Viracocha. Then he did his impression of a llama and told a funny riddle. It went, why did the god of chickens cross the road?
Stop! That's your story, Kuzco. Sure, it's interesting, but it's missing something like, an ounce of truth.
So what was the answer to the chicken riddle?
The answer is Kuzco's a liar.
I am not.
I don't get it.
Come on, Kuzco. You're always making up tall tales. Maybe it's time you told the real story.
Okay, look, I know I've made up a few tall tales in the past. Like the time I told everyone I had a giant blue llama named Babe. But I had to. That's right. See, I gotta keep things from getting boring. By stretching the facts, I make them more interesting. And that makes me more interesting. Which is hard to do, since I'm already so interesting. But that's the great Kuzco curse. Now nobody believes me. Well, I'm not giving up. 'Cause my story is true.
Why are we wasting our time? Kuzco took the mask. I know. Let's hear Kronk's side of things. I'm sure he can help us get to the bottom of this, can't you, Kronk? Oh, yes. Go on. Tell the story we rehearsed. Tell us what you saw.
Go ahead, Kronk, and please don't leave out any details.
Gotcha. My mind is like a steel trap. I remember everything as if it was yesterday. Which it was yesterday. Got up at 6:27 a.m. Sharp. Then I took my sponge bath. Played with Chubby Ducky. His little fellow's cute. And he's yellow. And he's chubby. And I picked out my clothes. Always a tough decision. For breakfast, I had mango juice with pulp, a cheesy frittata, a low-fat mini muffin, and a biscotti. On the way to school, I said hi to the llamas. Bleedy, bleat, and bleat. I stopped to chat with Topo and Eepy. You checkering up on us, they said. Those little jokesters. Checkering. I saw a tricolor brush finch. 17th one this month. At 3 colors per finch, that's 51 colors.
Kronk! Speed it up. My brain, or what's left of it, is hurting.
Right. Night fell. And Melina and I showed up for guard duty. Kuzco was sleeping, making funny noises. Snorty, snort, snort, snorty, snore. So, Melina and I watched the mask. And then Melina went out to her locker. I followed because that mask was creeping me out. And when we got back, the mask was gone. Yeah, there was one other thing. Something else important. Can't quite put my finger on it.
Kronk, that was a brilliant performance. No one will suspect that it was you who took it.
But I really didn't take it.
What? You were supposed to, remember? Steal the mask, plant it on Kuzco. Kuzco gets blamed. Kuzco gets expelled. Brilliant.
Oh, that's the other thing I was supposed to remember. I forgot.
Well, then if you didn't take the mask, who did?
Hey, don't look at me. Why would I want a funeral mask? Why would I want any mask? and deny my fans this? Yep, I definitely look good both ways. You're right about that one, Principal Amsey.
Wow! Where did we get that?
You took the mask. You know you did. No one believes that tall tale you made up.
Yes, Kuzco may have dreamed up the whole Viracocha story, but not to cover up a crime. I think he really dreamed it. There's me. And Kronk, looking good. And Kuzco. So, we all showed up to guard the mask. Kuzco fell asleep.
Whoa, hold on. That's not how I look. I am much handsomer.
Kuzco, what are you doing? These are my doodles.
I've got an image to keep up.
I'll cut right to the chase. Only a bad guy would steal a mask as rare and as valuable as this. And in our case, a bad girl. Yzma.
It's preposterous. Why would Yzma steal this mask? The girl is obviously siding with Kuzco against me. Against Yzma.
Well, you see, Principal Amsey, if Yzma convinced everyone that Kuzco stole the mask, then Kuzco would be expelled, and Yzma would equal Empress.
We must question Yzma.
Very well, I'll get her. So, you want my story, First off, there was no way I had anything to do with the theft of anything, much less a mask. I was in my sewing room, quilting a wonderful blanket for Mama Yzma. Then I worked in my garden. The lilies were in bloom. Later, I did the spring fashion show. The theme this year was Purple is the New Purple. And after a gig with my band, The Ease, I spent the rest of the night feeding the poor, hungry woodland creatures who have no home.
Why should we believe anything you say?
Because I'm 100% totally innocent of any crime. Last night.
People, this isn't getting us anywhere. Someone took the mask.
Affirmative.
A vampire.
Name's Cameron. Cam for short. I work security. You can call me Security Cam.
That's a good one.
How long have you been here?
I was installed yesterday. The museum never lends the mask without proper security.
Oh, just hurry up and tell us what you saw. My blood sugar's getting low.
Affirmative. I saw everything. This circle stands for Kuzco. This is Melina. And this is Kronk. At approximately 1900 hours, they arrived to guard the mask. Then Kuzco tried to kiss Melina, and she pushed him away. Melina left the room. Kronk split two, which left Kuzco alone with the mask. And he instantly took a trip on the old snooze train. Then he woke up when Viracocha arrived and took the mask.
Viracocha was the thief?
So Kuzco really did tell the truth?
Yeah, that's right. You all owe me a big fat apology.
You can't trust that security cam. Kuzco's lying.
No, he's not.
Viracocha?
You're supposed to be a myth.
Didn't see a thing, didn't see a thing, didn't see a thing.
Thanks for totally ruining my day.
Yo, V-Man, I told everyone it was you, but they didn't believe me.
Hello.
Pacha?
Gotcha.
Pacha?
Mr. Chicha?
Yes, it's me.
What the blazes are you doing?
Hola. It's time for Pacha's Doodles. That's the part where I explain what really happened. Every year I go to the Kuzconian Empire's annual Renaissance Fair and llama race, and every year all my friends have really great costumes. Except for me. But with that mask, this year I'd have the best outfit of all. Viracocha.
Oh, gee, thanks, Pacha. I was almost in some serious trouble here. Nobody believed me, and it was all because of you.
Hey, it wasn't my taking the mask that made everyone not believe you. It's because you're always spewing those outrageous tall tales. I don't want to sound mean, but really, who would ever believe you?
Oh, yeah? Well, I guess sometimes my tall tales can be a little, tall. I guess no one owes me an apology after all.
That's right, we don't. But we're sorry anyway. We'll try to believe you in the future.
Good, and I'll try to forgive you. It's time for Kuzco's Doodles. So here's the deal. It turns out Pacha forgot to tell Mr. M about using the mask for his little dress-up party. He felt real bad, so he agreed not only to pay the late fee, but also to polish the entire Kuzco Academy. Pacha, you missed a spot. Silly Pacha. The end.